Hey guys, what is up? It is Roberto here. Welcome to one of my first videos. This is kind of going to be a theory video of sorts. Um, because I noticed something, it's a very small detail, but I noticed something in the latest Pokemon trailer that nobody else is talking about. And it's something I noticed, and I mean, you guys kind of know the title of the video. You kind of know what this is about. This is completely unscripted. I'm just kind of going to talk about this and show you guys what I'm talking about. So let's just get into it real quick. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna take you guys on a wild ride, okay? Alright, so a couple days ago, as of making this video, Pokemon dropped this, about like almost a minute and a half trailer, or 2-minute trailer or whatever. And, it's a travel beyond the Lola. We learned a whole bunch of new stuff, and what's pretty important is that we learned about these guys, the Ultra Recon Squad. And these are these kind of, these dudes, and they're pretty much hunting Ultra Beasts, or maybe hunting Necrozma. They're from an alternate world, and they got this pretty spiffy gear on, and they're pretty cool looking, whatever. They kind of have this science vibe about them. And, you gotta kind of be into science a little bit if you're dealing with ultra wormholes and space and hyperspace and all that shit. So, so these guys are kind of interesting. So, what happens is, at this point in the trailer, they play what I'm assuming to be is the, Ultra Recon Squad battle theme. I'm not going to play it right now, you guys will hear it later, but they play a piece of music right here, and it seems like it's the battle theme for encountering these guys. It plays all the way until the end of the trailer, but what I'm focusing on is this very last second, these very last couple seconds before the trailer ends, because I think there's a very familiar couple notes in there, and I'm show you guys completely in a couple seconds, but those same notes sound awfully similar to Colress, which is kind of where this theory comes from. They seem kind of similar to Colress's theme in Black 2 White 2. If you guys need a refresher, Colress is kind of like, he's in Black 2 White 2. He's kind of like the main catalyst for the events of the story, and he's the guy that was researching Pokemon Fusion, and it's kind of his whole deal with Qrem and Zekrom and fusing them, and that's basically how the story goes. So he appears in Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is kind of interesting because he doesn't do anything. He appears twice. He appears in Route 8, I believe, but he just says some stuff to the trainer, and you can just kind of pass it off. And he also appears in the Battle Tree. I don't know if they just had the models around, so they were just using them. But he appears twice in the, what the hell? What is that? Like, Pokemon community is weird. But anyway, so he appears in Sun and Moon, but he doesn't do anything. So I'm thinking he might have a slightly bigger role in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And in my opinion, I don't think he's gonna actually be in it. I'll get into it later, my actual kind of opinion. But I don't really think he's gonna be in it. I just think this has something to do with him. I think he's involved somehow. And so I'll get to that. So I was waiting to put out this video because I was watching Game Explains videos, and I thought this was going to be something that they would touch on in their secrets and hidden details little video. It's like 20 minutes, and they just like dissect all the stuff about the trailer. So I figured I'd watch this. I'd wait for them to put this out, and just to see if they catch it. And I don't think they caught it. So I'm gonna try maybe to tweet this video at them or something, or whatever, because I think this is kind of important, and this is something that stood out to me the minute that I watched the trailer. The second I watched the trailer, I heard those notes, and I was like, that's familiar, because I listen to Pokemon music way too much. So basically what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hop into Vegas, and basically what we're gonna do is we're going to look at this, the last couple seconds or whatever, and then we're going to look at what we have as Colress's battle theme. Now keep in mind, like I said, this is the what's going to play is what I'm assuming to be is the Ultra Recon Squad's battle theme. And what I have over here is Colress's battle theme, and we're just going to listen to this real quick. I'm going to shut up. Alright, so here's the end of the trailer, right? Alright, so it's those four little kind of notes at the very end. I'm going to play it one more time. And gonna play it one more time actually. Just right here. Whoops. Alright, so keep that in mind. And over here, we have Colress's battle theme. Alright, so I'm going to play that one more time. Okay, so I don't know if you guys hear it, but those 4 notes sound pretty similar to the 4 notes or somewhere around in here in Colress's battle theme. Now they're not perfect, like as far as tone and stuff like that. I'm not an expert on music, so I don't really know how that works, but there's like a hint. And I think that hint of Colress's battle music is enough to kind of like tell us stuff. I think that's them telling us things. Over here, I think I have it just closer zoomed in. Yeah, I think you can really hear it. I think it's like I said, it's similar enough, but it's different. So what does that tell me, right? So I think what that tells us is that Colress is in some way related to the Ultra Recon Squad, and somehow I think kind of like how when you play Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, you find out that in a kind of roundabout way, like Azoth is related to Team Flare and Team Magma and Team Aqua. It's like these little references that make connections, and hiding a bit of Colress's battle theme in the Ultra Recon Squad's theme kind of tells me that maybe like, what if Colress is, maybe the founder or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of spouting ideas, but I'm just kind of presenting this information to you guys. Make of it what you will, but I Google searched, I YouTube searched. Nobody's talking about this, and I thought it was kind of obvious the second I heard it. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of it. I mean, like I said, hiding themes of music in other music is a clear way for them to tell us that those characters are involved. They did it in Splatoon 2. No spoilers there, but they did it in Splatoon 2, and it's just a very kind of like tongue-in-cheek way to deliver information. We hear these kind of familiar themes, and we get this new squad or whatever. So I don't know, just kind of firing off the top of my head. Maybe Colress, like, they're from another dimension, so what if in their dimension Colress is their founder or something? Like, how cool would that be? Or maybe it's just like, I don't know, but it has this, they have this science vibe. Colress is a scientist. Also, something I just found out when looking at the wiki page, Colress, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Colress's name I never really understood, but according to the wiki, it comes from colorless. So I knew his name in Japanese was Achroma, so like, from achromatic, but I never really made that connection. Colress, colorless. So that's his whole thing. He appeared in Black 2 and White 2, and his name is colorless, which kind of just fits the motif, but it also fits the motif. Wow, what am I, Mike Tyson? It also fits the motif of Sun and Moon. We have these two Pokemon that are emissaries of the Sun and Moon, and then Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon deal heavily in light and color. Necrozma is a prism. Prism refracts light and creates color, and not creates colors, but shows us the visible spectrum of color. And it's this whole kind of thing. Like, it totally works. Colress thematically works in this game. He's this not neutral, but he's this party achromatic in this game colorless in this game about color and light and all these things. I think it makes so much sense for him to be involved somehow. Maybe he's not going to be a figure character, maybe he's not going to appear, but what if his research is something that maybe the Ultra Recon Squad used to further their goals or something. It's like something, it could be that simple, like something like that. So that's basically my video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. I don't know if I'm on to something or whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna see if I can get this to the Game Explain guys. Maybe they can tell me I'm wrong because of these things. They might know more than me, but just as a Pokemon fan, I listen to Pokemon music all the time. That's basically the full extent of my credits. But I pay attention to a lot of stuff, you know, in a kind of weirdly disturbing way. So the minute I heard that trailer, the minute I heard that, my brain just made the connection. I'm gonna play it one more time just to leave you guys with it, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.